Today, one of our friends who's a tree surgeon has come round to help us get rid of all the trees and the bushes that we cut down. We're going to load everything up onto his truck and we're going to take them to a soil plant where they can be recycled back into soil. Then later today, if we've got time, we're going to start digging up those huge tree stumps from the trees that we cut down. It's going to be a really fun and exciting day. I can't wait. So these are just some of the trees, bamboo and bushes that we've cut down so far. There's so many of them we can't possibly recycle them all ourselves, but we're really lucky because we have a local soil plants that can do it for us, and they're going to put these into one of their big machines and recycle them back into soil.
First job, fill this trailer with as many bushes and branches as we can. We started at 8 AM, so you can see the light is still really dim. Lots of the bushes needed cutting up. This is so they can go more easily into the chipper at the soil plant. As you can see, some are really big and heavy and need 2 people to move them. We're fitting as much in the trailer as we can, so we have to do less trips. They managed to get a bit done without me there, but they were pretty slow, so I decided to help. I think I really took on most of the work. I don't know what they would have done without me. I moved the trees down to the truck and then Gil cut them up and put them in. We used a chainsaw to cut up the larger, or more stubborn branches. Let's speed this up a little. It took about an hour and a half to get the trailer completely full. We stomped it down as much as we could so we could get more in. The last few pieces before we take it all away. First load done. That's cleared all of the bushes that were piled up at the side of the station. Next job, this huge pile of logs. Now you might be thinking, why don't we keep that for firewood? Well, actually a lot of it's quite rotten and we've got so much other wood we need some space to be able to store it. You can see how rotten the wood is, given that even I can carry quite big pieces. The trailer's filling up again pretty quickly. The bamboo is so big it needs to be cut down before it can go into the trailer. And yes, we can see that that chainsaw is so much more powerful than our electric one, but we do like our electric one. Now it might look like I'm wasting my time bringing a couple of twigs to go in the back of the trailer, but it was the last few bits of that huge pile that was around the corner and I just wanted to get rid of them. Let's look at the power of that chainsaw again. We filled up the rest pretty quickly and load 2 was ready to go.
Gilla's just taken the second load to the soil plant. It's taken us about 3 hours so far, and I believe when he comes back we're going to start on this lot that's behind me. Still a lot to do, but we're really enjoying it. It's really good exercise too.
When they came back, they decided they'd had enough of clearing and it was time to start on those tree stumps. These 2 stumps are from the 2 trees we cut down at the front of the station. They were purposely planted there, but they weren't really tended for quite a long period. They had grown out of control and lots of the roots had grown under the path, pushing it up. We want to get the roots out so we can relay the path on top. First off, they dug around it and split some of the roots. Next, they tried to get some leverage on them. Another slab had to come up so they could cut the roots under that slab. So what I'm gathering from overseeing what's going on here is that you have to dig around the tree and then cut the roots in order to get it out. This tree has quite big roots, so there's quite a lot to cut through. Where they're stabbing into the ground with this pole, it's where they're stabbing at the roots to try and break through them. It's moving at last. They managed to get some leverage on it and pull the stump out. This may seem like a lot of work, but it didn't actually take them too long, around 45 minutes. An inexpensive way to get a big tree stump out of the ground. Exactly what we needed. Now on to the stump of the holly tree. They lifted the paving slabs around it first. They then got some leverage on it. There was a tricky root holding it in, which Gil missed several times before he cut through it. And then it was out. That one was easy. What a tough day, but some great work. The tree stumps are gone. How amazing is that? Plus, we removed them by hand with no huge machinery. Someone told me that wouldn't be possible, but actually it was, and it didn't even take that much time. The next job will be to relay these slabs. We've already had some amazing ideas from our subscribers about putting more of the red brick into the path. This is a definite possibility now the tree stumps are gone. We'll have to make some decisions on that idea.
Well, we have had a hugely productive day today. We got rid of 2 trailer loads of trees and bushes and sent those for recycling at the soil plant. We didn't clear everything we wanted, but we made a good dent and got a lot done. We also cleared 2 stumps from the front path, and now we can relay the slabs there and make it look really, really beautiful. We also had a huge disaster in another part of the station that we haven't yet shown you. That'll be in our next video, so make sure you look out for that one. We're now all absolutely exhausted, so it's time to have a rest and get up again tomorrow and do the same thing. Subscribe to the old station Renovation to see our journey.